So what's up, everyone? It's your girl Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Primrose Palette from ABH. So I bought this a little while ago. Y'all saw it in my Sephora friends and family haul, along with some other stuff I had actually hauled, but I didn't actually, you know, like use the palette yet. So this is, I think, the last holiday palette I have to use other than the Beauty Bay one that just showed up today. So what we're gonna do is go through the specs, put it on my eyes, and then I have to go to brunch with my friends. So it's kind of like a get ready with me, but at the same time it's not, because, you know, if you're not getting ready with me, I'm fully pretty much done. But anyway, let's read what it says. It says an all-in-one face and eye palette that is packed with mattes and metallics to create all your looks from natural to glam instantly and effortlessly. It says this rose-inspired face and eye palette includes 12 deliciously buttery shades with each highly pigmented texture, rich matte and multi-dimensional metallics, blending and building all the stunning looks you crave. So the 10 shades are 0.05 ounces or 1.44 grams for the eyeshadows, and then the 2 blushes are 0.15 ounces at 4.29 grams. My whole thing is, as soon as I saw the shade, first of all, my shade Rose Water came broken, and the thing is, I picked it up from the store, so I should have just looked at it, so that's my fault. And the girl asked me if I wanted to look at it, so I'm like, low-key, you trying to tell me it's messed up? But you want to tell me it's messed up because you're around your coworkers and they knew it was messed up, but they tried to give it to me anyway? Like, I don't know. But anyway, so then it slid off when I was filming some video with you all, and I had to press it back in. That's the shade Rose Water. I did a quick little swatch on my hands. I'll put it on my Instagram story a little bit later so y'all know it's coming. And then the shade Grapefruit right here, I was like, what is this? And this shade Saddle right here, I was like, who picked these? Because first of all, this ain't working on anybody who isn't, like, you know, fair to light. I'll be light and say light, nice and say light medium, but who the hell is this working on? I want to know. And then shade Saddle, I'm like, why the hell do I want to... First of all, this was one of their bronzer shades, so I'm like, are you sure this is a, you know, supposed to be a blush supposedly? Because I remember Saddle being one of the bronzer shades when they came up with the powder bronzers, and then like Neon Yun was trashing their asses, and they was trying to talk about how wonderful it was. I'm sorry, no, Venus was trying to talk about how wonderful it was, and he was like, yeah, no, but it's not though. So this is just actually unbelievable. And then this other one, I'm scared is going to be like too orange, and I'm just be looking crazy, because, you know, to me this is what the orange blush is supposed to look like on brown people. So I'm scared to use these on my face, especially since I have to go out to lunch. So I'm like, I don't know how I want to proceed. Look at that. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? This one's blending with my skin tone, which means it's more like a weird orangey bronzer that's just too light. And then this pale ass thing, I don't know what y'all, just what. So I'm kind of want to put my Fenty Gloss Bomb on from yesterday's video, the peach face one, and then see if that'll make this look a little bit better. But at the same time, I'm like, just because of both of the colors in here, I'm like, I kind of don't want to put these on my face at all. It's like, girl, no. But I think I'm gonna put Grapefruit on, and then if I don't like the way it looks, I'm gonna just put on Mykonos from Buxom on top, so that way it at least look nice. So we're gonna start off with that one, just because I'm like, I don't want to be like looking an orange crazy mess all day, and then I'm sitting at the table with everybody and they looking at me like, your makeup usually looks nice, what is happening? Like, blame ABH. So we're gonna put this one on. And it's not looking as bad as I thought it was going to, but it's still, to me, just looks a little too light. Sorry, I should probably zoom in. There you go. See, it just looks like a really powdery, light ass shade I stuck on my face. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I just dared not put the orange on. I was like, we are not, you hear me, not doing that. As you see, I flat ironed my hair because I had to go to lunch. During the week, I don't really worry about it too much. I try to, like, do that on the weekends because, you know, I'm filming videos for you all. But it's like, people used to see me with a bandana on my head anyway at work. So it's like, we just gonna stick to the bandana look. But yeah, the blush doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. So that's nice. But I'm still gonna put Mykonos on top just because I still feel like it looks a little too paley, flushy-ish. And I prefer color. Plus, I know it's gonna wear off during the day anyway. But I want y'all to see what this color in particular looks like on somebody that's brown. So, there you go. Now we're gonna take Mykonos and put that on top, because I feel like that just gives us more of a nice peachy. Yeah, see, it's giving me more of what I want. It's serving and giving what I like in my Bruno Mars voice. Yeah, I like that one better. I feel like they'll make a nice mixture together though. But right now, I'm just skeptical of how I'm looking right now. But I think it's just because I don't have anything on my eyes. And I would prefer to have something on my eyes. With this tone of blush, so I can feel more confident about the blush. Because if I just went out as this my natural makeup look, I would not be feeling it at all. Because this blush on its own is not it. But once we put, you know, the rest of our stuff on, we should be fine. Now I'm going to use the LYS highlighter. And the shade, what is it? Genuine. That's the rose gold color. I've been loving this one so far. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And I think this is like second or third video I've used it just because it's fire. You need to see it. It makes me want to get the other one that's made for people my skin tone is a deeper shade. It's more like the bronzy tone shades I normally buy and love. But I wanted to get this rose gold because I feel like I don't own a whole lot of rose gold. And y'all know I love me a rose gold moment, so I like rose golds and bronze tones. And the fact that she made two highlights that I like, I was like, ooh, I was tempted to buy both of them at the same time. I was like, no, we need to see if we like this formula while you're over trying to buy all the shades. I mean, it's only 3, but you know, that's not the point. I was over here trying to buy like all of them, and I was like, I need to calm my happy self down. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm so hot sitting in front of these lights, but I think it's because I have a sweatshirt on. But at the same time, I'm like, I gotta go to work tonight, and I know it's gonna be cooler. So the thing that sucks is like, since it's fall here in Chicago, you don't know how to dress in fall in Chicago. You want to wear because like you keep a jacket in your car. But when it gets cool later on at night, but like when we first leave out, then it's warmer, and then it's like you don't need. And I have on a sweatshirt right now, so it's like not helping. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm trying not to do too vampy of a look because normally y'all know I would just do like these 3 right here and call it a day. But I'm trying to do a little bit softer. I'm still probably gonna use like this one, or I might stick to this one. I'm gonna keep it real simple though. So I'm thinking about doing a more fiery reddish look since I don't do those that often. So I'm thinking about just sticking to this side of the palette and not using the smoky glam side. But we'll see what happens when I get back. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I returned with this kind of red fiery phoenix eye, if you will. I told you I was trying to do something light, so I ended up doing something light, well, light for me in this palette because I didn't go to my signature like using the primrose shade and the berries and all that stuff. I kept it light and kind of soft for this little lunch situation here, or soft for me, like I said. So I literally just took the bottom row here, these 3, and just this one, and that was pretty much it. So we're gonna use, oh, and the shade Scarlet here, because y'all know I had to have a darker eye to be. I couldn't just, you know, do a regular one. So let's get started. So yeah, it's this place in Chicago called Batter and Berries I've been wanting to go to for brunch forever. So one of my friends was like, we should go out to we should go out Saturday for I have to go to work because the rest of them have like the day off because they get all the weekends off, but for some reason they think I should work every weekend, and I'm one with the kid who, you know, like actually wants spend time with me. So I'm like, I've talked to my manager about like rotating the schedule around because it's like I don't think I should have to work every weekend. But now isn't a good time because 2 people decided to like, well, one person is off right now and then the other person like decided to quit. And their last day was yesterday and they didn't even show up for like last shift or whatever. They was just like, no. So I can't get my shift changed now. And my friend actually has to start working Saturdays again because he can't get his shift changed because he got promoted just like I promoted. That's why I was telling y'all keep me in your prayers because I was like, I had an interview for a promotion and I got it. So since I got promoted and he got promoted, like, and we used to do I used to do the shift with him and I have my own shift. I can't start my shift yet because I have to help him on his shift because 2 of his workers are essentially not there. But anyway, he doesn't have to work this weekend for the schedule. He has to work next weekend. And I think I have to like work with him next weekend. So that's the only thing about being in management, because like now I have to like fill in and do all this other stuff. Not that I wasn't doing all that stuff before, but you know, I'm taking the shade Fire Opal now and putting it on the lid. I think this is a gorgeous like color, but it's like I have colors like this in other palettes. I feel like all the colors in here I pretty much have in other palettes. So, but I mean, it looks nice on the lid. Anyway, so I was hoping that peony shade would look a lot better on the lid, but it let me down. As you can see, I feel like you hardly see a transition in the difference of colors at all when I put it on. And I was expecting like more of a dual chromish iridescent shade, but it's like I should have known better. It's fucking Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're not giving me anything super exciting. They have gone back to basics of their boring neutral palettes, so I don't know what the hell I was. But yeah, so see, like, I feel like you don't see that much of a transition, and I wanted more of the color that's in the pan to transition on the eye, and I feel like it just looks like I don't know, it doesn't look like what I expected it to, so I'm disappointed in that. Oh, y'all, I almost made it in time to leave on time like I wanted to. That was close. But I'm only going to be probably like 10 minutes later than I wanted to leave, so that shouldn't be too bad. I have to Google the restaurant because since I've never been, I'm not exactly sure about where it is. I'm going to take some more of the shade Charlotte and blend it out. And then I'm going to take more of the same shade Rogue, which is that brown shade I use over here, and blend into that. Sorry, I've been holding my head down this whole time. I hope y'all saw the other stuff I did, because God, I feel like y'all saw the shimmers though, hopefully. And then as you saw, I ran Scarlet, wait, sorry. Yeah, Charlotte underneath the lower lash line. I think that's it. Anyway, we're going to go into the inner corner now with Rose Water, the one I told you all broke on me. And put that in the inner corner. See, I feel like that gives me a nice little pop that I need in my inner corner. That I was hoping would be on the lid as well with the peony shade that it didn't give to me. So, let's zoom it all out and have a talk. Okay, so it's pretty much the finished face. It's just okay. Like, I am not impressed with this palette like I was hoping to be, especially the price point it is. Like, the blushes, I feel like don't really work for people my skin tone. Then I feel like the eyeshadows are all eyeshadows they've done before, and I'm not super impressed with. So I'm not gonna tell you about this palette. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna say skip it. I'm not impressed with it enough to pay the $55 that it cost. I didn't pay the $55. If y'all remember, I had a $15 coupon off from Ulta, and that's the only reason you get this review. But yeah, I'm not impressed. Like, I hate to say it, I like the older palettes better. Like Soft Glam, like the Norvina in the ABH style palette better. I don't like this. The blushes in here don't work for people my skin tone. As you saw, I mean, I made it somewhat work, but I still had to put a blush on top of it because it was not what it is. Then the other one is like orange and crazy looking. You saw it on my hand. I don't feel like that's gonna work well. It may be a nice terracotta blush, but I wasn't really willing to risk it. I'll try it in another video. And maybe I'll try to give y'all another look with the deeper berry tones, and maybe I'll like that side better. But on first impression, I'm not impressed with this palette at all, and it's not worth $55. I'm gonna stay with it. Maybe if you catch it on sale for Black Friday, maybe try it then, but don't pay regular price for this. It's not worth it. That's just my thoughts. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all, the diamonds, I need to be getting up, putting on pants, and leaving. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.